The antithesis is this theological concept that basically means the fight between good versus evil. The idea that there is seed of the serpent in the world and that there is seed of the woman. When God gives this prophecy to Eve after the fall, he says, your seed will crush the head of the serpent and the serpent will bruise his heel. Now we see that this is referring to Jesus, but also throughout, because this is the proto-evangelium, this is the first prophecy of the gospel in the Bible. But after this, we see even Jesus brings this up talking to the Pharisees, and we see this in many other parts of the Bible where Jesus says, you are not the sons of Abraham, you are the sons of the devil. You look more like your father, the devil, than Abraham. Sons of Abraham are sons by faith. They're not sons by blood. They're not sons by works. And if you are a son of Abraham, if you are a son of God, then you're not a seed of the serpent. And if you're a seed of the serpent, then you're not a son of God. There is this distinction, this very sharp division between these two groups, and only these two groups in the Bible. Now, some absolute morons today, oh, that was offensive. Some absolute morons today want to say things like, well, ethnic Jews are the seed of the serpent. I know plenty of ethnic Jews who are faithful brothers in Christ. So it has nothing to do with people groups. It has nothing to do with races. It has nothing to do with where people are from. It has nothing to do with the land that people are from, or the family they're a part of, or anything else. It has to do with faith. Faith alone. As Reformed Christians, we believe in salvation through faith alone. We do not believe in salvation through blood and soil. Interesting. These things can impact us in ways. Our family, our blood, can impact us in ways. The families we're a part of, traditions and things, they can impact us in positive and negative ways. And incidentally, the people claiming that blood and soil are so important, they're being impacted. I mean, if this is some big influencing factor in their lives, blood and soil, whatever that is bad. They've obviously been impacted badly in this. And a lot of people who are pushing this blood and soil type of theology based on where you're from and who your family is. If your skin is white, you're superior. Someone who professes, or someone who Stephen Wolfe himself professes to be good friends with, said, I brought this up on Chris Arnzen's podcast, Iron Sharpens Iron. Michael Spangler, who other people have said that he's a faithful Christian and a brother in Christ somehow. Chris Arnzen had the backbone to say that he wasn't. And so, I don't know, you can be the judge of this. Would someone who is a good, faithful Christian say something like, race is real, Jews are evil, and whites are superior? Interesting. Now, some people, I think, have errantly said, well, I mean, Talmudic Judaism is evil, and we should interpret it that way because that way's true. We don't want to be uncharitable to good old Michael Spangler. But here's the problem with that. Let's understand how to read, right? Let's use our eyeballs. He says race is real. So you can't say, well, we're not talking about race. We're talking about religion. The religion of Talmudic Judaism is evil. I agree. Yeah, but that's obviously not what he was talking about. Ethnic Jews. If you have the blood of Abraham in your body, you're evil. Boy, howdy.